It is at September 12, 2024. And I was to a meeting yesterday about the Jewish people in Denmark, how they come to escape to Sweden 1943. And in October 1943, they come over to this city where I live, Helsingborg in Sweden. And I say to my daughter that I'm wondering if there was someone that tried to swim over the water because it's close to between our countries, Denmark and Sweden, and I can see the Danish traffic from Helsingborg, my city. So it's very close. And I was right, because there was the man that come and talk about it. He said there were 3 men trying to swim over, and 2 of them could do it, but the third one, he drowned. He died in the water, and but it was about 8,000 Jewish Danish that come here to Sweden in 1943, and it was interesting because I was listening and see if it was someone that was a sister to me, connected to me, that did something. And it was a German Hitler man. He talked about what the Nazis was on their way to do when they were in Denmark. The Nazis, Hitler's army, they let the Danish people could live like normal first, but then it doesn't last for a long time, and then Hitler come to know that they have not done anything against the Jews in Denmark. So they make a plan to bring all the Jews to those camp, destroying camp, working camp, as they say, in Poland. But before they did that, it was a German soldiers, and I think he maybe was drinking with the Danish people and was drunk, but he told these people that he was around with that there are plans to send all the Danish Jews to Poland to these killing camps. And so both Danish and Swedish knew the plans they had, and they had to first they have to go around in Denmark and knock on the door and tell people to not be in their home because the Nazi is going to find them in their home. So most of the people they hide in the forest and couldn't go home. They were in the forest, and then they tried to come over to Sweden by boat, and they asked those fishermen to take them over to Sweden, the Danish fishermen to take them to Sweden. But they were worried, and of course they could be in prison and they could be killed, or the ship should take away from them. And so they were worried about this with the money. And so they didn't want it, but private people heard about it, and those more wealthy people, they pay for the boats to take the Jewish people to Sweden. And they couldn't take them, so many on the boat, because it should look like it was a normal boat going out in the water. And they didn't take the kids, because the kids or babies, they could be screaming in the darkness, because they go with the boat in the night, and they couldn't have the babies with them. So those babies, they come to ancestors, families they know about, but also many was going to unknown people for them and grew up there. And so they had already make on the Swedish side, they had already make a safety houses to go to if the war was coming closer. And but instead the Danish Jewish got those houses to live in. And so it was one that I relatives Hans Juhl, that was this that helped the Danish. And then it was interesting to hear that he was saying, this man, he told us that the royal family, the Swedish royal family, tried to make the Jewish Danish to come to Sweden by asking the Nazis if they could take them in Sweden instead. And but there was no. But the interesting was this, that the royal asked, and you know that the royals, many of them was already mixed with the Jewish people, so of course it was interest to get the Jewish to Sweden, because it was their families. So, and we have a nice dinner. And then I had to wait 1 hour on my own because I was waiting for the taxi to bring me home. And because it ended very shorter than what they were thinking it should be. And the taxi driver that come was so fun. We had so fun in the car because this man that come and got me, he asked, he said, "You are not from this area, can I hear?" he say. And then he asked me where I come from. And then it showed up that he had lived most of his life, he had lived in the same city where I grew up. And it's about 4 or 5 hours. It's close to Stockholm. But he was about 40 years old. But we were talking about this city, and he be surprised that I knew very much about that city. But it's this when I going older that it's that you remember things from the past. But also I have told you that when the car drive over me, I got more knowledge in my brain. And so we laugh very much because we know these people we were talking about and the city, and it was wonderful. And then when I come home, I check out the papers about my X-ray in the brain. And no, not the X-ray. X-ray was not in the brain. It was this with the knee. And I have not told you about what's the report about the knee. And my doctor was asking if it was broken. He asked that for the X-ray to get the answer if it was broken, my knee. And now I'm going to recording. I am going to play AI, going to tell you what's wrong in my knee, because this word is so hard to say. So my computer will tell you. The X-ray was showing that I had
osteoarthritis.
You hear it?
Osteoarthritis.
That arthros, it's called in Swedish. So that's have bothered me for a long time now, and it showed up that I had multi. I didn't have one part that was bad of the knee. The whole knee it's painful. So I read it about that if a person have multi-arthritis, it's be a surgery on it. It be a replacement, a new knee, plastic knee do I get. So I have to wait for some appointment to the hospital to get a surgery because of
osteoarthritis.
And so it was very. I knew that it was not broken. If it had been broken, I could never have walked on it. But I have been walking on it. But it's extremely painful, and I be tired and sleepy because of the pain. So it's very hard to live with it. It is hard also to walk up from my sofa where I watch television. It's hard to come up now. And I don't know what will be, because I have a start to get arthritis
Osteoarthritis.
in my left leg also, left knee also, and then I have
Osteoarthritis.
all over the body. So I don't know what they will do, because it's I have hard to stand up from the sofa, because I can't hold me to lift me up, because my shoulder have
Osteoarthritis.
have that both sides of the shoulder. I'm sorry if you heard some noise. Yeah, I dropped the plate where I'm recording, but maybe it was to wake you up. So now I'm waiting for this a mail. They send the mail here if there is some important for me to come to, so I don't miss it. So I will see what they will do to it, because I can't eat so much painkiller because of the pancreas. I don't want to get cancer in my pancreas by eating too much painkiller. So the best is if they do the surgery. So something must they do, because it's very painful now. And today I'm working in my home, because tomorrow they are coming here to clean my home, and I really need that now when when I have these painful things in my body. So I thank you, you that have supported me to clean my home and the home for the gathering place for the spirits to come. And they must have a nice home, gathering place to be in. And so it's good that you support me in this, because I have told you before that I am not working for any person. I have worked for God in 25 years, and then I don't get any retirement because of that. A little basic retirement, but that is not enough. It's very scary low what I get in retirement. So I am very thankful that you support me. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.